My name is Sister St. James Lickteig. Gather the fragments lest they be lost. And I think that's just really what a genealogist does. They gather the fragments as best they can. The song, "We are standing on the shoulders of the ones who went before us." I think that's basically what I do when I do genealogy work in the family and in the community. Um, I'll start with one of my first inspirations, and that was a priest in our family. His name was Father Adrian Lickteig, and he did a lot of genealogy in the days long before it was probably very fashionable. And he worked with limited resources. The resources we have today, he would die for. But he was able to track our family tree to Germany to 1640. That's not just the Lickteig side. And one of the problems with all that is that you got to do the other side too, so you don't upset your mother. So I did a lot for Mom, and I did it in thinking of her. My community inspiration is in the name of Sister Vivia Cranny. Sister Vivia was our very first archivist. The question was, what does it do for me? How does it impact me? I believe that it helps me to be more sensitive to people's stories. I love the stories. And as you gather all the fragments of people's lives, sometimes all you get is a little fragment. Other times you get heart-rending stories, either in the positive or sometimes in the grief-filled stories. And that's how it really affects me. I've tried to include the family in our archives because we have very little knowledge of the first maybe 60 or 70 of our sisters. And I have found wonderful things about these families that became so obscure. Another blessing is to share that with people who write the archives and say, we think that our sister, our dear whatever family is there. Can you help us? And then I try to forward what I know to them. It really gives me a great feeling of sharing the story with those people, and they're so grateful. This is one of my family books, and on the outside it says, family, like branches on a tree, we all grow in different directions, but our strong roots will keep us together. And that I think is inspirational for family and for a community. I'm on the shoulders of this religious community. I'm on the shoulders of a faith community, and the world community, and of course on the shoulders of Jesus.